Hey everyone, I'm Kevin, and welcome to Simply Human. Today, our story comes from Baking with Books 2002. What the fuck do I do? I'm 23 and my boyfriend is 25. We live together and have two pets together. Lately, I feel like I can't look at my boyfriend without getting this annoyed, disappointed, or disgusted feeling. He's 25 years old, works at Taco Bell, no license, severely overweight. I often have to tell him he needs to take a shower or brush his teeth and acts just like a childish goofball. And when I discuss working on himself, he just completely shuts down and goes quiet. I'm not perfect by all means, but I'm working to get my teaching degree on top of working. I'm also on a serious weight loss journey, and what really pisses me off is when he brings home fast food and offers me bites or just brings me something. I always turn him down, but he repeatedly does it. We will have a conversation and he'll do better for about 2 to 3 days and just goes back to his ways. I love him, I really do, but I honestly just thought he would have applied himself more into his adult years, and I feel like I'm just disappointed in who he's become. What can I do to motivate him or encourage him without giving him the ultimatum of do better or I'm leaving you? The one thing I am very curious on is how long you guys have been together for. You said you're disappointed in the person he's become, so I'm assuming you've probably have seen him throughout the years. He works at Taco Bell, no license, and he's overweight. You often have to tell him to shower, brush his teeth, and acts like a childish goofball. What can I do to motivate him or encourage him? First, you have to think about, I feel like you have to think about yourself, right? You said you're on a serious weight loss journey and he's always bringing around food, trying to get you to eat the food. Obviously, that's not ideal for you. You say that when you discuss him working on himself, he completely shuts down and goes quiet. Maybe I'm no doctor by any means and I really don't know my medical stuff, but maybe I wouldn't necessarily say depressed. I don't know, because I'm not diagnosing him or anything like that, but maybe that's just how he is, maybe who he is. I'm not too sure. It's one of those things where, how does he treat you? You say, how do you motivate him or encourage him without giving him that ultimatum? I feel like it doesn't need to go that far. If he truly cares about you, he would see the way that he's making you feel, because you said that you can't look at him without getting annoyed, disappointed, or having a disgusted feeling. More than not, he's probably seen that look on your face, or he's noticed that you act that way towards him. So it's one of those things. Does he truly care about you? I would You say you've had those talks with him and he shuts down. And again, that's where we kind of go back to, I'm not diagnosing him, but maybe he needs someone to talk to, or maybe he could be depressed. Who knows? But that ultimatum, do better or I'm leaving you, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities, because that's the thing. You've Sounds like you've given him multiple chances to work on himself, because at the end of the day, you're on a weight loss journey, you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to better him as well. Now, obviously, a little bit is for your personal benefit, of course, so that you can be, I guess, proud of him. Regardless, it's one of those things where it's like, you've talked to him multiple times and he shuts down. It's like, look, you can't keep shutting down. You're gonna trap yourself. You're gonna stay in this endless cycle of being disgusted by him and just being disappointed in what he's become. You're just gonna get stuck in that cycle of feeling that way and having to talk to him, and him doing better for 2 or 3 days and then going back to the way he was. You're just gonna get trapped in that. I feel like that ultimatum is something you'd actually have to give him, because maybe maybe that is what's going to motivate him. Maybe that's what's going to encourage him, is you being by his side for God knows how long, you being by his side for that long, and saying, hey, look, if you don't get it together, I'm going to leave. Because sometimes that's what a person needs, a kick in the butt, like, hey, you have to get it together. because if you mean that much to him, then he's going to do better. I think that ultimatum is what he needs. I don't know if there's anything else that can motivate him or encourage him if you've already had these talks multiple times. And from what it sounds like, it does sound like he has a lot of things that he needs to improve on. You want to be able to see those benefits, you know? So I think the ultimatum would be the way to go ultimately. I don't know if there's anything else that can actually get him, you know, whipped up to shape. But to anyone watching, if there's anything you can think of that could help out Baking with Books, please put it in the comments below in Baking with Books. If you are watching, hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully this gave you a different perspective. And again, hopefully some people in the comments have something helpful to say as well. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one.